Alright, PSG Talon versus VKS. Loser goes out. When this ends, we get the draw. The draw is going to be mental. All I want from this series is I want both teams to just put it on the table, fight to the death. Because I think they're both psychotic early game teams. Akali ban. Orianna ban matches make sense. Talia Rise, Wukong, Vi. Everything's open. Everything's open. Karsa, Wukong, nice. They can take Talia, they can take Sin, they can take Vi, they can take Nefiri, they can take Rumble, they can take anything's good here. Really, Rise, yeah. Sion. Ooh, finally, one team is 1-2ing the Sion on red. God bless, they see Wukong first pick, right? You give Wukong first pick, they can't go Trundle, you take Sion, so they have to go Ambessa here. So we might see like Ambessa Talia here, or Ambessa Rise, or Aatrox. And then on 3 here, we can pick mid lane. Sion wins games, man. There's the Ambessa, and here comes the Talia or Rise. And then we play the game. Can you put Wukong top? No, you definitely can't. Actually, if you're Flandre, you can probably play Wukong top. He's played it, right? I swear Flandre is a Wukong top player. Rise. Now it's time for the Talia, I guess. I don't know if Mireyu plays Talia, but it's fine here. Could also play something a bit more safe. I like this draft already. Well, I think it's just, again, Kai'Sa Xayah prio. Nico's down. I would say Bard value is very high this game for both teams. Caitlyn Ben. Couldn't you answer Sion with Trundle top? Ooh, I saw that once. I don't want to see it ever again. Trundle top just doesn't exist. Poppy ban makes me think they're picking Kai'Sa because you want to blind a strong pairing. Lucian ban, so stop Lucian Brown. Is Morteus a big Kai'Sa player? Because I'm a bit concerned. It's Xayah Rakan Kai'Sa situation again here. Braum. Yeah, it's a Xayah Rakan Kai'Sa trade, I think. Unless someone picks Corki and is funny. But I don't think you should be Corki and be funny because Braum is banned. So I think you take Xayah here, you force Rakan and you go Nolt or Alistar. Or you go Kai'Sa here, they go Xayah Rakan and then you just play Nolt and just play the game. Corki does make it a bit funny. They take Alistar on 4. Yeah, I would just say go Xayah Rakan. Or anything Rakan. You could go Kai'Sa Rakan. Bet he wants Corki. He's got that doggo in him. There's the Rakan. I think if you're going Rakan, you may as well just go Xayah. It's just fine, you know. It stops Kai'Sa on 5. You either go Kai'Sa Rakan here and play into whatever Morteus has into Kai'Sa, like Tristana, and you make bot lane Armageddon, or you just go Xayah here and you just shake hands. They're gonna go Corki. So they're giving him Kai'Sa. Alright, let's have some fun. I want some degeneracy. MF. Varus into Wukong Ambessa. Are you sure? Sivir not bad actually. I like Sivir. Okay, yeah, I see it. I like the Sivir.
Looking at PSG Talon.
I like that. VKS is from Brazil. VKS is a little short range, but so is PSG, so it should be okay. Front to back for VKS, a little bit of dive in side lane for PSG. I do like PSG more because I like the proactivity they have. But Sion wins games with Sivir, so if VKS just keep a stable game and click objectives, they should be fine. This is supposed to be the lowest quality pace day of Worlds. But I'm sure these teams are playing their hearts out, right? This is their World Finals, basically. Not to be a dick, but like this is really where they want to make their last stand. So let's see if they can do it. Subscribe now. Okay, enjoy the video. I'm sure these teams will struggle against other teams like we've seen, but they don't want to lose now. This is where they want to make their stand. Fight to the death.
And if you FlyQuest,
he's gonna see that for
VKS, what I want to see here is I do want to see them continue to play aggressive. But as they play aggressively,
25 gold lead.
Really make sure they've got those calculations
30 gold lead to VKS with the pings as well. Ooh, PSG fight back. Actually, wait, Brazil just gets fucking rolled by APAC. I talked about this before, but I think a cool thing that's happening right now is, I don't know if it's still happening because I saw a post about it like a month ago, but the Japanese server has gotten like a massive influx of League players recently. Like the player base is like quadrupled in the last 6 months. A lot of the Japanese like gamers are getting into League now. Because a lot of Japanese streamers are playing League. So maybe we'll see the return of the LJL like team slowly. So that's some good news. I know a lot of people talk about like League dying here, League dying there, but apparently the Japanese servers are frying now. They had a lot of streamer stuff going on. I'm not sure how long it'll last. What about OCE? I mean, they only have a mid laner right now, and it's mid beast. They need more. If they build around mid beast, I think they have a chance.
Oh, actually great.
Well, they can play this, no?
Yeah, nice double knockup
He's
coming
dead.
out there from Trimby as Betty
2v2 kill bot.
use the barrier and the flash, wants to get away. Morteo's going forward and it's
2v2 kill bot. Sensacional.
First on the board.
Huge
win. Started with Trimby's nice knockup. Yeah, especially as Trimby had already taken a bit
missed
of a
the cannon as well, Betty.
First few, but at least getting to heal up
and
on
the range creep.
And Betty tries to step up to follow, but
oh my god, Betty just ran this whole sequence down.
And then Trimby barely getting that auto attack as well to finish off Betty. And Woody tried desperately here with the Quill into Flash to heal his arcade.
Well, the Ambessa is actually winning versus Sion. I saw this matchup last series in Koi Fennec, and it was completely even. This looks like it's hard winning for Ambessa. I haven't seen this matchup much myself personally, because in my coaching days, the amount of times that Sion has been open is very low. So I haven't seen this matchup a lot, but I presume it's winning for Ambessa, yeah. Our Sion is a wild card. It loses and wins lane at the same time. Sivir BF sword first base, 2v2 kill, perma bot push, Drake stack. They're trading for grubs. I thought Sinzao was going to get Drake earlier in this game. It's quite a late Drake, but I feel like VKS just has PSG locked in this lane. Yeah, 3 grubs is annoying to play against, but it's not the end of the world. Double TP mid. When's the next fight then? Because there's a Yuntal Sivir, so I don't think PSG wants to fight for a while. Nice chunk. Sivir's first, they should fight.
With stacking items. Hold on, Decisive going forward. 3 talent strike, finds Karsa. Cyclone looking to turn it around. A lot of damage back at the VKS, but it's not
was the clone completely baited?
Now turning their attention
TPs.
back over on Dead Maple.
Armageddon. Decisive is dead. No flash.
And PSG have found the kill.
Ambessa ult.
Low HP on Karsa, but he's not dead yet.
Trimby getting cooked, has flash. W misses.
Maple with a little bit more, but the overload does not hit. VKS won't get anybody back just yet.
Oh my god, it's a monster play by Trimby. What the fuck? Hey, yo, Trimby.
Feet of warfare claimed
what?
For the Brazilian squad as Miru
nice snipe by Mario here.
Betty has been
puts the E down.
In his own jungle.
Kills him.
Miru
has W as well. Flash. Knocks him out. It's okay though. It's a complete ace for VKS, right? Karsa flashes out. Holy shit. Trimby. Come back. Come back to Europe, please. Help us. The damage that man can do when he's not on Nessus. This was a bit deep, I think.
Huge amount invested on towards Karsa's clone.
Everything was used on the clone.
So they all in, but instead Karsa managed to escape. But the TP here, very aggressive from Boal. Then the turn onto the Samus was really good from PSG Talon. The Ultramage
was a good flash by Morteus. I think that Ambessa ult hits him there.
This is where it looked like it could have been a disaster, but Trimby taxiing off the minion knows that if he can just set up the play, the combos there with Miru and they tear through PSG.
Another Alistar game, another win, another W for the Sally Pick'ems. Another W for the Sally Pick'ems. 2 Drakes. It's a great game for VKS. This is their game to throw. Stacking Drakes with Sion Sivir. Sivir 1k up. La la la. Trimby.
And I feel like Betty in that last fight just got a little greedy. Looks like Trimby's getting
a little bit greedy now. Oh, it's so late that ult.
End up getting ignited here. The redemption.
He needs to ult way earlier when he sees Rise.
I
think if he ults earlier on the Rise W, he can live, because he has Nimbus Cloak, right? Or Ghost, he had.
Also, just good timing on it, because
definitely can survive. Mireio moving mid, he's got the Talia ult. Yeah, Herald fight looks free, they can TP bot with Sion after the Herald. Talia can take the speed wave, someone can dig over top. What are you going to do, PSG? I think you have to fight it. Ooh, look Ambessa. Oh, she got blue orb, 2 blue orb there.
Looks like he might just be trying to sneak in to get the steal rather than take a full fight. Yep, Karsa on the left. VKS control over the area for now. The wraparound is coming. Aja looking for his angle as Woody
miss out. Ambessa ult miss. Sion ult, front to back. Oh, he cancelled it with Talia ult.
Trimby going in again. Karsa's not fooling anybody.
He can flash. He can Q flash and knock back.
Maple's going to be your next target. Miru
Q flash. Or just combo works for me. Into the Sion. Into the dunk. Redemption. Dead. Wow. VKS. Nice gameplay. PSG has to flank them, right? With Ambessa Wukong. They can't front to back against Sion Sivir. The craziest thing ever would be if imagine the 1-2 draw is VKS versus Koi and T1 versus BLG. Like would be absolutely mental. Like, that would be, oh my god. It's just a mid-tier 2 into Drake, and not overcomplicate anything. It's Worlds, don't throw. Trimby MVP right now.
Stepping out, seeing if they can catch VKS if they don't sync their resets, and PSG are going.
Wants the
he flashed it. And he W'd him. Wait, Mireille lived.
Meanwhile, VKS with the counter attack over the wall. It's Betty and Woody looking to get away as Miru survives. Betty's first to die and Woody follows.
Miru he just completely smurfed it.
As Karsa and Aja try to escape. Karsa's very low, and another rock
wow, he actually
flies over
completely
the wall.
smurfed it there.
Now Aja will be next to die with a decimating smash.
Wow, VKS is good, man. Their team fighting is good.
Does he end up finding Maple?
He does.
Hola!
Oh, Maple gets caught here. Now, Maple has his flash to try to get away. He has Realm Warp as well.
Bro's playing like a WoW arena, chain CC.
Use it, but no.
RMP.
He thought maybe the cooldowns weren't there, but Trimby had another pulverize. It's a delayed ace for VKS.
Kidney.
And look at the setup here. PSG thought maybe
Miru
we could get
flashes the Ambassador and knocks the
away,
Wukong.
keeps him safe as the rest of the fight erupts on this bottom side, picking off Betty. But it's the reposition from VKS that means that they catch out PSG, and I understand what PSG were going for. That maybe if they don't sync their backs properly, we can catch people out, separate them as they go for those resets.
He actually found the rise. Trimby is completely smurfing, but like he is insanely smurfing.
Minutes into the game,
all they have to do is just push out top waves and be ready for a Tatakan fight.
Nervous about that Atacon being taken. Boal,
you good, bro?
Yeah, but he's Sion.
Right.
He does not care.
Look at
even
severe
a little
items.
bit. 895 stacks there.
Solo bottle?
Soul Furnace. Another public execution,
he
another
sidestepped
miss.
it.
Aja is just not hitting this critical spell on Ambessa, and Miru smells blood in the water. Aja smells honey fruits, and those might be able to get him away. Miru still continuing to use the speed
Miru
bonus
is
on the Talia. It's a solo.
I think the R he used it to dodge the Talia combo, but it didn't hit Talia though. That's the only way he wins that, right?
Now with their 7,000 gold
and now he's Talia ulting bot.
With their soul point status, Miru arrives into the fight. Desamas jumping straight on in. It's going to be 2 more kills for VKS. Maple and Betty are the only
guys,
two left alive.
no wave. Okay, fuck it.
Going to be knocked back with another beautiful seismic shove. Trimby wants another headbutt pulled. The rest of the team isn't there. Too deep. Maple at least gets
unless
one more,
Sion.
but Boal wants
what
the
the
last
fuck?
little bit
He's
of
still
damage
going.
to take out the enemy mid laner.
What?
Boal
Sion.
To his
Sion. Heal up.
Maple.
Hold up. No CC on that guy. No, just TP out.
The enemy base.
Or TP in to save you.
Hopefully keep him alive here, you would think.
Sion.
But he has no public execution. He can't try to stop the wall. He's shoved back again by Miru.
Wow.
And Aja loses 2 and 17. A part of everything but 1 kill so far in this game. Going for the dive.
They just don't stop, do they?
And again, it's that
they just don't stop.
Punch with Miru.
Trimby just doesn't stop.
Knock it to haymaker after haymaker. PSG are dropping to the floor.
PSG, wait, what is? Hold up a second.
It's a bar fight, and PSG are stuck paying the tab. VKS are gonna take a big swig of victory and push their way into the enemy base. That top lane inhibitor turret is already down. Inhibitor is the target, and that one will melt. Boal locking up Karsa, Maple, and Woody all on his own. Karsa with a defensive cyclone, but I don't think it's going to matter. Wind becomes lightning, and lightning strikes Karsa. Desamas takes the kill, and
now, do you wait for top wave and throw the game, or do you just reset here and go mid? Actually, mid wave's coming.
March can take the inhibitor.
Oh man, VKS was close to getting the fastest game with Worlds. No one would have had that in their pick'ems. Everyone would have been ruined. Do people still have perfect crystal? Actually, it's hard to say crystal balls. It's the reverse Naisu Gemu. Gemu Naisu. Everyone's smurfing.
Any more towards the glorious.
It is a glorious game 1 for VKS indeed as Boal jumps in behind Karsa. Miru's got plenty of damage.
By Miru.
Woody wants the quickness, but he's quickly finding his way towards another.
They're very good at repositioning to make it so it's still front to back always. Oh, cancelled.
But it's way too late. Betty's next to die. Boal 7 kills on the Sion leading the charge. Woody will be the final kill towards the ace. It's a triple.
Wow, what a game from VKS.
At the very end of the fight.
What a game. PSG didn't stand a chance.
VKS will annihilate PSG in game number
almost
1.
25 Magi stack, almost.
1 game away.
Is this the fastest game?
Staying alive.
No, it's Hamalive still has it. 24 minutes, 49 seconds. It's the second fastest game. Okay,
Okay,
Orianna Azir ban makes sense. You don't want to give those. Akali ban forces the Azir ban. Nico ban. Yunara open. I'll be very surprised if BKS don't ban the Yunara. LeBlanc ban. Is Miru like a LeBlanc? I guess he's a LeBlanc player, right? There's the Yunara ban.
already taken off the board
What do you first pick here? Rumble? Feels kind of shitty to first pick Rumble. Vi, but Poppy's open. It's a weird first pick position. Maybe Aurora? Aurora, Rumble? I think anything else is a bit sketchy. I think Miru can play Galio into it pretty easily. Do I trust the Jarvan? No, I don't. I think you can take Galio here. Galio Pantheon would be quite fun. But I'm not sure if that's the direction they like. You could also flex Poppy.
We'll have to see what they want to go for. Like
Annie is making me wonder, are they going Annie Jarvan? Annie Pantheon. Can pick Poppy here into Pantheon. I don't know if you want to pick Lee Sin into Pantheon. Rumble. Nocturne would be quite good here actually. Aurora Rumble. I think Nocturne is a great fit here. Jarvan's good too, but they're gonna go Kai'Sa and drop jungle. What? Varus on 3. I mean, normally you match Varus with Sivir. Sivir is out, you match with Jhin. You could match top here and just take Ornn. I think that might be your best bet. If Boal's a good Ornn. Or Galio, one of the two, top lane into Rumble. I think Ambessa out, Sion out. Losing Ornn Galio is a horror. So that means you're probably gonna lose Jhin. I would ban Jhin Ashe if I'm PSG. If I'm VKS, I would ban junglers. I think Nocturne, Jarvan are by far their best jungle options. Kiana, also pretty good, yeah. I really think Jhin and Ashe on 4 is fine for VKS. Bard ban. So Morteus will have a lot of options. I mean, both teams have a lot of options. He's right, they got Vi, they got J4, they got Nocturne. They got Ashe, Jhin. And if he wants to be a little bit freaky, he can play Ezreal if he's really scared.
Last ban of the draft.
Because they can get a lot of Rumble threats.
Okay, so they do not want
Braum ban.
defensive capabilities.
Oh, are they picking
for Woody? Bard also
Leona or Rel on 4?
So
wow, Rel is insanely OP now with that Poppy ban. Rel value is insane. Rel, Leona, not all are really high. I think Rel is super high. I don't go Renata. What is he gonna go, you think? Jarvan, Vi, Nocturne. He can play anything here. Don't go Lucian.
So you've got Leona and Jarvan for your
Don't go Lucian. I think PSG's comp is good, man. I think it's good. Look at that comp. That is dangerous.
I mean, not only
I think this is going to game 3.
Games that he's played, it's that win rate.
It's a game 3 angle. Go VKS.
Bet he can try and snipe
J4 GigaChad. VKS 1 draft fire emoji. Not looking. What the fuck is this pathing? He just did wolves.
Yeah, I think
into
that's
enemy
kind of what
Krugs.
figured out is actually a bit of an invade here. So Thomas.
Is this like the most mentally ill pathing to have ever?
Yep.
What?
Here comes Karsa, does steal away the large Krug. Samus fighting back here a little bit, but a nice steal from Karsa.
What the fuck?
Samus is clear, and now he's waiting for Samus to just check this brush again. I love this from Karsa. Another EQ combo. Samus down to 200 HP.
What?
He's going to take the blast cone. Karsa making sure he doesn't step so close that he gets knocked the other direction.
What the
but
fuck?
Now Samus has been forced out of his own jungle, but Boal has got
Oh my god, he EQ'd.
He's going to come in after Karsa. Karsa already used EQ. Karsa's in danger. He's down to 200 HP. Even if he tries to flash, Miru is
Where's
waiting.
my laners?
Initially, with the big brain for the invade.
What is Karsa
deadly
doing?
Sin Dagda, and
He's
he
so
pays
mental.
with his life.
Big brain, but no brawn to back him up. It's Boal who ends up teetering over and putting that scales
gonna have to
in
run
favor
around
of
here.
VKS. As you know,
He's gonna get fucking
make
cooked.
him hurt for leaving the lane, and we'll actually get it.
And roaming.
Oh my
Now
god, he's
Karsa
going again.
Back out onto the map again.
He's going again.
He's going to invade, use his sweeper, but now Samus has level 3 on his Pantheon. He's
Oh my god, he's gonna
step
smite it.
forward. Woody nearby though means it's so hard for Samus to try to do anything. He wanted
He's
to
dead,
throw
no?
the spear, see
Is
if maybe
this
he can
Pantheon
find
dead?
something else. Samus needs to try to get away. He throws up the shield. Samus is down. Karsa
Worth.
takes the kill. Makes
Mireu's
this game a
hovering.
1-1.
Or Miru.
VKS knew the talent
Okay,
to
we are in
outperform
degenerate
VKS in that bottom side
degenerate
jungle.
levels of gameplay, and I'm
Karsa
here
is
for
playing, spading, interrupting the Krug clear.
Woody's mid,
Miru
might have the flash.
In a little bit of danger. It's a flash Zenith Blade from Woody, dodged by the response flash from Miru.
Okay.
But now the immobile
Now what?
Annie
Is he going to
no
invade the
longer has
Raptor
defensive
respawn?
summoner
No
spell.
way.
The question mark is what Carson wants to do, because he knows that this Pantheon's going to immediately
Wait,
move
Miru,
towards
are
the
you
Scuttle
okay?
Crab. Miru should be able to step away.
Is he
Okay,
dead to the
Miru,
Fiona Q?
200 HP, making a little bit more distance on
Decisive
this one.
is here.
Did not have
Karsa, red alert. Enemy jungler is on my screen. Must EQ in.
Retreat back in his own jungle.
Again,
Yes,
like
double
the
cookie in top.
experience
Chilling.
will eventually, but
I
the
feel like
gold and the,
Ezreal is
and everything
eventually
else
going to
is
end up
such
as the
a
lowest
big
win rate champ at
momentum
Worlds.
push for PSG
Like, that is
talent.
just going to be the final.
Pantheon makes a lot
I'm
of these early
convinced.
plays, these spot side pressure.
He's already
They maybe
0-2.
look to contest,
I feel like PSG is probably going to win this game. 0-3. Jarvan's win rate goes up. Jarvan's win rate will slowly start recovering, I think.
Wave here, heading
Chat, if it was lowest win rate overall, of course Jarvan's winning, but it's 5 games minimum. So if Ezreal goes 0-5, it's over. Decisive is hiding in bushes for the remainder of the game.
Which is honestly a bit of a win here for Boal. He's got the... Oh, hang on.
Yeah,
Is it a kill?
in the mid lane. Tibbers has already been summoned. Maple's in some serious danger.
Huh?
He goes between worlds and he gets away. Maple! He flashes
Okay.
just not want to get caught out. The dragon down to 400
Stun,
HP. And now
cleanse,
stepping
flashes.
in, crash down, dodged
Woody,
by
no
Betty,
flash,
with a flash
ignite.
of his own. Morteus continues firing here with a mystic shot.
Chase, chase, chase,
Trimby still
chase,
looking
chase,
to
chase
see
is what
if maybe
Trimby's
he can
saying.
get
He's
a
gonna
little bit
W
more
flip him or
lock
what?
up onto Woody, who wants to get away. Trimby with a shattering strike.
Kill.
Woody's about to die. Morteus takes the
Morteus.
kill and
It's a good start for PSG talent, but VKS are coming alive. Boal needs to escape, but can he?
He's Alcove Gaming right now. Aja trying to make sure he doesn't overheat all the way. This is looking a little bit silly, but Aja is winning. He overheats, steps back into the alcove.
At one point, he's got to run away.
Just trying to create some distance. This is Orn Gaming right now as Aja continues
And he's
trying to
outie.
burn him down, but
Just like that.
just taunts him with
Okay.
the emote. Boal gets away.
The most
Don't
intense
walk back
game
up
of
and die.
Peekaboo might not be over yet, though, as we get the TP from
TP in
Trimby.
from Rel.
We're looking for
What?
Aja. He has no flash.
He has
Aha!
no flash,
The long
but there's
con.
not a lot of damage between Rel and Orn. We'll see if there is enough. There's the
Oh
Bellows
my
breath, but no.
To try and
he
stay
open with
alive
E?
and also get the kill, but can't quite do it. But PSG, they're on Decisive again. Good flash.
Decisive just
Karsa
wants to
jumping
farm,
in there for the
man.
cataclysm.
Let him
Decisive
farm.
immediately Maple's so thankful to have got out of that gank in mid lane earlier.
He's gonna flash
as
on you.
well.
You know that
And
Leona's
he
gonna
does not
E-flash
have
you.
his ulti. He does not have his flash.
God, Karsa
The Aurora
woke up
is
and
very
chose
vulnerable.
violence after the
Aja
first
has now
game.
teleport-
That level down.
I do not
Thanks
miss
to
Rel
how
jungle.
aggressive
That was
PSG talent
toxic
bit in
as
his jungle.
fuck.
Equalizer. If you
I'm just
fall
gonna
behind
Q smite
early
this
on,
Drake and do
that's
1.8k damage
yeah,
real
okay,
quick. Hold
my
up.
bad. My bad, buddy.
Yoink.
Well, we've got to use this to set up a play, get a numbers advantage when you wouldn't think you'd have one, and try to get some sort
Oh, it's
of
Armageddon,
edge.
and it's good
As
for
now the
VKS.
engage comes out from Trimby.
Monster
Decisive
engage.
and Miru
Wait,
ready to
Aurora
follow it
lived?
up. Maple staying alive
What?
for now. Morteus
Aurora
needs a
lived
little
that
bit of
long?
damage. He trades 1-for-1 with
Now it's a
Maple.
horror.
Trimby's gonna get cooked up by Aja. Feet of Warfare claimed by VKS, but Trimby's about to die. Aja needs a little bit more damage, and he finds it. Now Miru's the one
Double
under
knock.
pressure.
Aja, no flash.
Aja in the back.
Varus is just listening to payphone, and he can TP bot here.
Problem for
A Lionel fight.
VKS is that Betty wasn't here.
If Aurora
It's
insta
everyone
dies
invested
here,
on
the
VKS's
fight is
side,
so
and Betty
won.
gets to have.
So
1 minute on
means
Drake. Go
it's
round
probably
2
gonna come
now.
down to the first turret.
But also
Now.
look at where that gold is positioned right now, because Morteus
I'm
has
starting
a
to realize
very
the
nice
tanks are
advantage
broken.
over the
Well, I already
Ezreal,
realized it.
which is pretty big. And Aja having that
But now you
advantage
can see
and
it.
Karsa is going to be
The tank
a little bit
is
more
just
of a difficult
dominating every
situation
time.
to overcome, because they can
The
try and
Ornn,
find
the
access to
Sion, the
backline.
Cassante
That dive and that
versus the
excess
Ambessa,
damage
the
can be
Rumble,
so,
the Aatrox. The tank just wins the
so
game.
important PSG talent.
Me
So
tank,
if
you
Morteus
think you
can
count
stay
me in
alive,
lane, me go
especially
even,
if he
me
completes
press
this
R
training
and
course,
fight.
maybe
Bye-bye.
there's a chance.
The map
Cassante has a
their
16%
first item
rate.
fully
Oh.
done. So Karsa's in a great
Does he
spot
now?
to be able to lead the charge and continue playing aggressively. Trimby with a crash down, buffers through the Zenith Blade. Now defensive Magnet Storm having to flash away, but he's trapped inside
Well,
the
this Drake
cataclysm.
fight is
Trimby's
cooked.
down. Nice pick.
This Drake
PSG.
fight is
Right
cooked.
before the dragon spawns as well, PSG
This is
get
1-1.
exactly what they want, and
Surely.
this will pick oriented
Unless
plays.
VKS send a 4v5. No
Decisive is hanging
Jarvan
around
ult.
nearby,
Thoughts?
so is Morteus.
What if you just walk up and
Also
take it?
around the area. Here comes Boal. It's the
Okay, I mean, good
Ornn.
logic. Fuck it.
Karsa's in a little bit of danger.
Why not?
So is Woody. Now Miru's found
Miru's
Maple off to
1v1ing
the
Maple.
side. The
He
Drake
steals
is
it.
stolen away by
Ornn is doing the
Decisive.
thing
Boal's in the pit
that the
with
tanks do.
everybody.
They're
Yeah,
being
he's gonna
mega
be the target,
poked.
but over the wall goes
He
Boal,
flashed
and
out
now
the pit.
Woody's ready to follow.
And now
Boal
Betty's
is
stuck.
next to die.
Trimby's
Betty
back.
low,
Morteus
but
is gonna
safe for
die.
now.
Flash
Aja's
from
cooking everybody.
Aja.
Morteus is
Down goes the Annie.
PSG find exactly what they
Holy
wanted.
fuck, man.
And
Maple,
VKS
Karsa is just carrying.
find themselves-
And that's
We are
all they need to
Pantheon
do
ulting on the wave. Into 3.
Jumps in, but that
Press my E. Flash away.
Not where he wanted to place it. He's about to
okay,
die.
Is he dying to Leandries? No, he's not. Is this Rise group? Is exactly what this is.
Ends up hurting them.
It starts
Maple
off
gets
not
close
bad.
to being one shot by Miro on this bottom side, but crucially doesn't. Betty close to going down in the pit, but once again doesn't.
No one's helping
Is
Ezreal.
doing a ton of
No
work
one.
on this top side and keeping Morteus out of the fight.
And Boal just
keeping
ins his
Dizamas
flash.
out of the fight. And it means that PSG
He goes
can
way too
focus
far.
on the 2 other members that have overextended
And so does
into the
Miru.
back of the pit.
Oh my god,
And
I
they can
think
finish
VKS
them
could have won that
And
fight
the
if they
two
didn't throw.
flashes
And
right
we're
there
back
at
to
the
enemy
very
Raptors.
start
Karsa,
from
10 minutes in,
Karsa,
still
from
going for
Betty
Raptors.
to not die to the
Why
Ornn
not?
were huge. Now Karsa invading yet again. Redemption keeping him alive. Trimby and Dizamas have Morteus coming in to help
Morteus
him.
cooking.
But remember,
Cleanses the
PSG
Varus ult.
have a 2,500
Aurora
gold
has
lead.
ult.
They're just
No, she
working
doesn't.
with a solid right now.
Yeah, well, you know there's a
1-0-3
Herald
has
fight
his
coming.
Ghostblade
It's just
stacking
a
up
question
the
of whether
tier,
this
working
Ornn is
towards
dropping
the
a whole wave to
Nirvana.
go to Herald
That's
or
gonna
not.
be another big issue.
And it's the answer
Obviously,
yes or no.
Boal's not going to care a ton.
Are you
once
dropping a
it's
full
items,
wave for this
but even
Herald?
Right now, he's
No.
only magic
They're
resistance.
gonna give.
Everybody on the side.
Surprising.
VKS is
They're gonna
Trimby
give.
poking his nose in here towards the Rift Herald, but I don't
He's
think you
fake
really
pressuring.
get to do what you want here. More just window shopping.
It's also a really
and what he
obvious
wishes
fake
he could
pressure
have
because
as the
Annie's
rest of
recalling and
VKS.
everything.
Start to move down
And
towards
Ornn
the
is
bottom
bot.
side. Baja.
It's like I'm
Pantheon
honestly
ult,
really
ready.
to bet for
Rel
PSG
flash,
because
ready.
they've got the Herald.
Yeah, that's
Maple,
generally where,
target,
the
locked.
thought process would lie.
Go.
They want to pick Maple though.
Yeah, they're going in after him. He wants to go between worlds, but immediately the crash down with the shield is ready to lock him up. He's surviving for a very almost 2,000 gold lead. They should still feel very confident.
Q
about
him.
taking
Fuck him
this
up.
next
Don't
fight.
play scared.
The Andrews completed on both Maple and
He has no
Aja.
cleanse, I guess.
Again,
You
you've
might
still
have to
got
flash
the
Leon
Ghostblade
ult.
on They
PSG,
can see
good
Miru
discipline.
roaming and they do not want to be caught off guard.
They're not just
Aja
smorking
does
an
have his
objective,
teleport
they're
to join
pushing
up if
sideways.
necessary, but
The reset
Miru.
from Trimby who'd gone back for the wards, but topside
Oh, they're
plays.
cross-mapping top.
yeah,
It's
they're
good.
just gonna make the move onto Aja
It's a good cross map, but he
instead.
just
They
got the
even
wave.
sent true shot
Not all
barrage
of it,
over the
though.
top. They
There's
wanted
2
to make
creeps
sure
and a
he was
Tibbers.
dead.
Great equalizer from Aja though.
Engage
because
in
it may have
mid,
prevented
Betty.
that top lane tower from going down. Betty.
Lose this cleanse for cleanse.
Okay, Betty under pressure, but he's still fine for now. Trimby only
Trimby has
slowed
eel.
by the solar flare.
First
Here's
blood
back
tower
up
could
with the
go to
redemption.
Annie
They
here.
are trying to protect that tower,
Unless
like
you
you
invest
say.
in Aurora
Equalizer
TP, but
with
she
his
can't.
dying breath to make it.
Trimby
so
might die.
VKS can't immediately force down the turret, but now Trimby needs
Morteus
to
up far.
disengage
He has
back into
E.
the mid lane. Karsa walking through. Morteus
EQ
continuing to
out.
apply the pressure as Miru puts the damage into the
Oh,
tier 1 turret up
Morteus.
there in the top lane.
Some gold evening
And
up from VKS here. Their proactivity is quite
despite
smart.
the
Good
advantage
cross map.
of PSG,
Half K
Maybe
gold
Jarvan
lead
win
that
rate is
Karsa
about
had
the
over to
thing.
Thomas.
Now you're in a really bad
TP behind.
situation for the rest of
No
the game.
cleanse on Betty.
But TP's coming in.
They have to go on
PSG
Leona
could be in
here.
a little bit of danger here. At least Woody could.
No flash.
As Boal jumps in,
Dead.
slams his head
Big
straight
pick.
into
They're
the
losing
wall,
side waves,
slams
though.
Woody straight into
They
the
keep
grave.
grouping mid and heavily
VKS
forcing, but they
picking
keep
up a
bleeding
kill.
on
I think
sides.
it's Attic the top
But they're
tower
gonna,
for
yeah, I think they
potentially.
might have to
But
send
what
an
can
Antican here, but
PSG
Ezreal's
do to try and
far.
mount it?
Woody is
They
going to
definitely
respawn here in
should.
about 3 seconds.
Woody could spellbook a TP.
DPSing this objective.
He's not
as the
spellbooking a
Herald
TP.
is summoned
He
up
doesn't
here
have
in
it.
the mid lane. The charge will not kill the turret on its own, but the auto attacks to follow
9K.
up will. PSG on the approach. Woody does not have a teleport
Chunking
to try
the
to join
rumble
up
really
here.
hard. No
Aja's
flash.
gonna be your target.
Redemption
They wanna full
doesn't
send it.
save
The
him in
kill
time.
before the redemption comes in. VKS
Aurora
take
no
out the enemy top laner. They
flash
got
from Miru.
5v3 for now, but remember that Woody is
Too
on the
quick,
way.
too quick from Miru,
5v4
too
yet
quick.
again. The 4 are just different
He can
this
base
time.
TP right here,
Otacon
though.
resetting.
Hit
They
the
could
key
base
targets that
TP
would
and
like
send
to.
it again.
Resets coming through now for
Do they know
Yanni.
Rumble has no
Do
TP?
we
I
just
think
send
if
the
they
take
don't
two?
know, they won't
But it
go
looks
again.
like we might
They
be
don't
backing
know.
away from
Okay.
VKS.
Yeah,
Blood letters
VKS
for Annie.
health
No
bars
flash on
are
Annie.
pretty HP.
Man,
VKS
VKS
also
is really
committing
good
the
at being
Tibbers,
proactive.
the Call of the Forge God,
They
the
like
True Shot
fighting.
Barrage. A
A
lot
lot.
of tools used to guarantee the kill onto Aja.
Does
Means
PSG
they aren't
send
ready
an
for another
Antican
team
here?
fight at Otacon.
They turn in the map.
Pantheon probably has a lot of gold
are
in
doing a
base.
fantastic job of
Spear of
finding
Trojan.
these quick plays.
To the two,
It's all
that really
Otacon
have to sync
focus.
up for
Miro has
PSG to
TP.
get a win in it.
And
They
then
could
run
dive
like all
this
hell
Rumble
away.
with
But
Pantheon
sure
ult.
you
It is
can't do
quite
anything about it.
Oh
Like,
my god,
point
they're
the
doing it.
case.
There it is, another grand starfall with Boal tanking the turret.
Oh,
Aja's
it's
gonna be
great.
in some danger, and Dizamas
The
kills him
redemption's
before
just
I
too
finish
late.
my set.
With the
PSG
Jarvan
need to
and
stop
Rumble,
getting caught
if
and
Rumble's
like
dead
lost
every
in the
time.
game.
It's pretty
They need
tough.
to, or needs to go to
Last
midwave
time I
right now. I
checked,
don't know where the fuck
abilities
he's
do
going.
not cast
They need to like
when one is
stabilize,
dead
or
in
Annie
League
can
of
go.
Legends, unless you're
Stabilize a
playing
5-man
Yeah,
group. They're
so
just getting
we've got,
caught.
Aja is
Annie
back
is
on the
quite
map.
far.
He's
She
coming
might have
back out here,
TP.
and this
They want to try and contest.
Look, Varus.
Step forward, Betty's your target.
Flashes out.
Crashdown only finds Woody. They want to full send it. Woody's
The
not
engage
dead
is
here
not the
just
best, but
yet,
Maple's
they're gonna
dying.
find a lot of damage onto Maple. Carson into the back line. Miru's already down.
Mortius splashes Jarvan ult. Dead from Rel.
They found two. VKS overplay
Side
their
steps.
hand, and it's
PSG with
It's
a
still
huge punish.
playable.
And
No, they have
they're set up to
redemption.
maybe
I feel like that engage was too easy to dodge.
PSG, really, it's not enough.
Poking,
Boal, Morteus,
poking,
and Desamas
poking. They don't have
trying to
TP on
do
any though.
everything they can to fight for this
Desamas doesn't have ult.
Trimby's
Morteus. Dead, he's dead, he's dead.
botched, ends up being
Ball's
the
in there.
big
TP from
change
Trimby.
in
He has
this
smite. Trimby has
game.
smite. Trimby has
For
smite.
all
Trimby
that
has
we
smite.
praised him in the previous game,
He didn't press it.
the Thornbound Otacon has found its way into happened
Well,
in that fight. Now
when in doubt,
BKS looking for another one. They're
fight
going to go in
again.
on Karsa. They take him low, but they won't take him down. True shot barrage over the top. Karsa still alive. Aja still alive. Trimby down first. Now it's turning around yet again. Miru flashing away, looking to escape from
big
Betty
knock
as
up onto
Maple's now
Maple.
gonna be your next target,
Wait,
and he is
Ezreal can
gone.
clean here big time.
Desamas in the back line, staying alive for now, but Karsa barely
Ezreal
hangs
really
on
wants to
too.
fight now.
It's 2G.
Ezreal is
They come out on top plus
getting a lot of space in
I
these
saw
fights.
the piss.
And he
might
lost
have had
Flash,
it.
so.
Falling. It's a nice pick onto Karsa, but the ult from the Leona separates the damage out. And watch that as Maple jumps onto Miru. You've got Betty who comes onto Miru as well with the
Here,
ultimate
I feel like
from
it's
the
an
Varus,
E4
and
from
makes this
Ezreal
quite
earlier, no?
impossible for them to play.
He should have
Morteus
E4
has to be
way
the
earlier.
sole DPS in this fight. But PSG...
It's sole point though for PSG with a 4,000 gold lead.
Has Flash.
Woody,
Is Pantheon
honestly
ulting?
not too afraid of this.
Oh!
Comet Spear's coming in though. Betty and Karsa
TP
right
from
next to their
Miru.
support. TP
There's
about
nothing
to arrive
here, by
for
the way. No
VKS.
Drake for 3 minutes.
Battle
Baron's
lines
up.
are
that access.
I still think VKS is
It's still an
okay. It's not
incredibly
great. Does
close
he have
game.
Shojin in base on
Like,
Ezreal? If he does, he's okay.
Big combo
He should have
from
Shojin, right? Okay,
VKS
3-item
could turn
Ezreal.
this
Any
around.
Flash is down, though.
But Pigeon to spot
Upgrading Triforce on
VKS
Ezreal.
on the-
No, he upgraded Murmana. The Ornn upgrades are coming in, right? Not on it. One on Ezreal, one on Pantheon.
Just to check the Baron. That side of the map looking very, very dark for VKS, and Boal might be getting lights out here as
Is he
well.
dead, actually?
As the engage comes through, Redemption tries to keep him alive.
Yep, they're just going to take down the
He is
Ornn
dead.
for his tank. It's on Aja. It's so easy to burn through that magic resistance. Excuse me. The dive comes through. Desamas
No Flash any.
under pressure.
Bro,
Miru
these
under
teams are
more.
crazy.
Aja
I love
takes
it.
The kill, and PSG have
Just
taken
perma
both
flash in.
enemy solo laners off the table.
It's so
It's
well
Cloud Soul in 10
coordinated.
seconds, GG.
Lock down Miru, who
I think
is
Cloud Soul wins the
flashless.
game. Cloud
And
Soul
now
should just win the
Dragon
game.
about to-
Everything
1-1.
just completely shattered
Cloud Soul win rate
for
is
VKS
ridiculous.
Side. PSG
Need a miracle
winning that
here,
team
VKS.
fight. This is it. VKS probably has about one more chance here. Tibbers, I mean, it's dropped on Karsa and Woody, but what does that do? There's nobody else nearby, nobody in the neighborhood to follow up. Karsa full sends it. He knows he's got Guardian Angel. It doesn't matter if he dies.
Rumble
Miru and
cooking.
Morteus both just
Miru
burning
sniped.
away. Betty dominating on that Varus.
Flash knock up.
Boal goes in.
Trimby sends
Rams is
it.
headed to nothing. Desamas and
Ezreal
Morteus
dies, it's
firing
over.
back here a little bit as Maple
Flashes the
tries to put
combo.
pressure on
Lives
the
for a while,
Ezreal.
actually.
He can't
Ooh, that
quite
Ezreal
kill him
almost
just
mega
yet.
smurfed it.
Morteus firing off the mystic shots.
Nice try by
But
Ezreal. Nice try by
PSG
Morteus.
killed every Guardian Angel.
Hang on a second.
Does what
Nah,
Guardian
they got it,
Angel
they got it.
was designed
They
to
got it.
do. It gives Karsa the
Ezreal was
opportunity
almost
to
gliding.
jump in there. Full
Close.
crazy.
Position, think maybe.
I like the
you just
pace of
saw
the game,
Varus
though.
on midway for VKS that you can take the fight, but Karsa sends himself in.
Karsa
The
doesn't have
ultra
GA here. He's
fashion.
obviously anything, but he
It's
does,
a
so
red
it's all
carpet
good.
of disaster for VKS.
Look at the Ezreal. Just PO.
A
Look at
welcoming
Ezreal.
of calamity
WQ hits. No, it
as
doesn't
the
actually.
engage follows
It's here.
through.
WQ
Trimby
hits
tries
auto.
his best.
Q, E's,
But
flashes
there's
Aurora
just so
combo.
much
WQ
damage,
auto.
so much burst
Q hit
potential on
E,
this
try Q.
PSG
Oh, if he hit
side.
Aurora there, it's kind of nice,
And
no?
VKS just can't hold.
And we
The
talk
second
about
Jarvan
VKS, we
win.
talk
The second
about
Jarvan
how
win.
important
Yeah, if is
personal
such a bad
play
word.
matters
If.
so much for how much
Hindsight,
they can
Andy.
win.
If.
And really,
If T1 won game 5, they'd be 3-time world
has
champs.
not been nearly what he was in game number
If
1.
Sally
on the
didn't.
Taliyah.
No, we're not going
That's
to get
kind
down
of the
that
reason
road.
that we've seen that.
This should be
Every
just
chat
about
message on their
everything
stream.
They need. It's one final attempt coming out
Is
from
he?
VKS.
He lives.
Betty's low, but low's not good enough.
Farewell,
because the
everyone.
counterattack
Ooh, nice
from
rumble.
PSG arrives. It's Maple grabbing the first kill.
Every chat message on the
Desamas
stream is
trapped
just
behind the
normal,
lines.
unless it's a
Miru's already
Caedrel
down
chat
here
message.
too, as Morteus tries to escape, but Maple's just throwing out twofold hexes. He's already got himself a double kill for both series here today, Dagda. PSG, not to be caught unaware, not to go down without a fight, will slam back here in
1-1.
game number 2.
It's a 6-game
They will
day.
take out VKS. and
Ezreal
have
lose,
one more
Jarvan
shot
win.
to stay
The
alive.
weights
Your
are
word.
shifting.
Both mid laners
Lee
have played
Sin
a
ban.
couple of it.
Ooh,
Couple
Karsa Lee
games of
Sin
it,
ban.
excuse me, so far this
Karsa
summer, but
Lee
not a
Sin
lot.
aware.
Again, it's a
He's
champion that's had
laughing.
a lot of lists of the
Triple
priority, but it
LeBlanc.
is a
Wait, Oriana's
champion
open.
that
Wow.
Karsa has worked
Ooh, they're
miracles
gonna
on
handshake
in
Oriana Galio.
seasons past.
Ooh.
And there is a
Oriana
Take the
is
Yunara
open.
trade
I would
Oriana Galio
expect
deal.
that to be Akali
Ah.
is available. For
I guess he
Maple,
could go
but
Akali.
if
Isn't
Miru
Miru
takes
like
the
a fucking
Akali,
demon
he's
on the
comfortable
Akali?
on that.
Vi is open,
The
but
only
Poppy's
thing I'd be
open.
worried about is to
Uh-oh.
punish the Yunara
It's
by
time.
looking for picks
It's
with the
time for
Nocturne
Miru
Oriana.
Akali.
Could
The safe option is
potentially
Galio
work
and
out
just
in
play
your
the
favor
game.
with just how much
Can
damage
play like
and upward
Galio,
burst there is.
Nefiri,
We'll have
Nocturne,
to see that
Vi.
is going to be the plan.
Oh, Vi's banned.
what is going to be the answer?
Oriana Nocturne, deal. Karsa.
Well,
the invisible flex pick. That's pretty smart. Pulled out a Joker. What are you going to respond? If that's Oriana Nocturne, I think it is a Galio game or an Akali game. Yeah, fuck it, send it. Oh, they took the Nocturne. He took Nefiri blind. What? In the Nocturne? What? Oriana Nefiri? Really? Oh my god, VKS just cooked them. Nocturne Akali eats it. Is he trying to take his mouse to make him pick Galio or what? What? Hey, give me the mouse, pick Galio. No, he wants Akali, he says. Wait, the coach can't take the mouse. Wait, we got a protest in draft. Well, Cassante is definitely a good pick, yeah? Hold the phone. What AD carry can Betty play this game? Because Ezreal, Sivir, Corki's out. Is it worth the ban Sion? Not Sion, sorry, Zaya? I think he needs like a Zaya or a Zeri or
chaos for PSG.
Actually, wait, hold up. What support is VKS playing? Nautilus is insanely broken right now. Oh, they could play Lucian Braum actually, PSG. I think that kind of works. I don't think they'll get Nautilus. If they ban Braum, they want Naut gets banned. You're giving away your hand too much. Rek'Sai top ban. Okay, they're going to do a normal ban now. And then see. Kai'Sa ban makes sense, reveals. I think PSG needs... Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing Nautilus Lulu. They could ban Naut. No. Because Braum blind can work. If you ban Braum, they ban Naut. You pick AD on 4, you threaten Lulu on 5, they take Lulu, you go Karma. Is it playable? There's like a Nautilus Lulu freaky trade here. They could just ban a top actually. Because you can't blind Braum. And if VKS blind Braum, you can take Nautilus on 4. And if you pick Nautilus, they can go what? Renata? They can't. You could also not pick Naut and play Renata into it. I don't think you 4-pick Poppy, right? Surely not. Not into Yunara Lulu. They ban the Lucian Braum. I think you pick AD here. Surely you don't take Nautilus. Trimby. You got not Trimby, Woody. Oh my god, they take the Braum. They're gonna go. I think Braum is. If they blind Braum, can't you just play a Lulu game with PSG with Cassante into Akali? Why are you prowling the Braum? Guys, Bard. Oh. I think it's a VKS Bard. 100% a Bard game. They need like a frontliney bruiser, like Renekton Bard would kind of work. Or like Poppy Top and Bard. You could go Lulu, but I don't know if you want the Lulu in this draft. You have a Kali Nocturne. Bard's... Oh my god, it's Zillion support. Nope, it's Poppy Top. Trimby. Are you a good Bard?
There's that Poppy we're talking about for Boal, I imagine, in the top lane.
I like VKS cooking. I like it. What AD do you pick here? Zaya?
Nocturne can fly in, Akali can fly in beside him, but again, it's not like there's immediate lockdown next to that.
Okay, I was going to say, you can have
VKS have a lot of pick.
On your,
PSG have a lot of defense.
Which makes it easier then to try.
The beautiful thing is both these jungle champs are both mentally ill jungle champs that can just walk in and take your raptors. Is Nocturne mentally ill and walking in and taking enemy raptors level 1 and flipping the whole game? Why not? World's match point. What if I just flip the game on his raptors, guys? La 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 la. What?
Good from Decisive.
Decisive is going to Karsa. He throws out the Duskbringer, immediately finds the dog. He's hungry for a little bit of a hot dog lunch. Karsa
it's on a kill. Don't flash. He has a pot. Oh, it is a kill. He has Q up again. Madrilla. What?
Best served as a cold hot dog.
Normally you don't buy a potion on jungle, but he had a potion. But the Q comes off cooldown. A level 1 Nocturne invade into kill. What the Shelly? Goes to Krugs next to be safe. And a ward on the entrance and Bard level 2 portal. That dodge.
To keep this pressure, but Miru
still just walking away here. Down to 100
keeping control.
That vision dodge from the Nocturne was mental. Mental. Like, what on earth is that pathing? I wonder if they scouted PSG that they ward there and he knows the pathing. 3 camp Nefiri into invade, or 3 camps, cross, raptors, cross, Krugs.
Taking a top side.
Karsa should go to top grab, but he wants to flip enemy red.
Karsa is going to see exactly what's going on, and he wants a little bit of revenge. Decisive wisely dropping his ward inside that brush, wants to make sure that Karsa can't play around this, as immediately the fear already connects.
Oh, Q flash from Broom.
To try to help Decisive.
Oh, Saya flash.
Decisive is lower.
Oh my god, what the fuck? He just flashed in with Akali and Q'd him. Morteus, no flash on Betty. E, press E, fuck it. I Q backwards, but Morteus kills him. You have cleanse? No, oh, he got blue buff. Oh, he had blue buff. He had blue buff. Are you kidding? Oh no, that's a volume increase. No, the blue buff.
It's the roam from bot lane that turns it in their favor.
You flip game, I flip game, says Karsa. The Braum value is insane though. The Braum value is so insane.
And Woody is getting so much value from the Braum in this. Stun 1, kill. Trimby moves towards mid. Stun 2, kill. And as Miru goes in with this E, ends up miscalculating
my mind's telling
the damage
me no.
that he needs, which means one more auto attack goes down, and if you had
holy fuck, Braum. Still playable for VKS, still really playable, don't you worry.
2-0 is wrapping around to look for a gank here in the bottom lane. Woody stepping forward, heal coming out from
doesn't get hit by the Broom Q. Looking for the stun on Bard. Doesn't find it, he wants the pink ward.
Pretty scary stuff. That control ward's going to get cleared out by Decisive, but there's no more fight to be had.
Decisive still has an advantage though with the TMF fully completed, whereas Caedrel just sitting on the 2 longswords. So VKS
double stun into the circle.
The stun is there, but the Braum,
Trimby,
the value from these stuns is so
He's gonna base
high
TP. All good.
The paranoia.
Maple has flash.
Like Nocturne is one of those champions similar to something
Who do you
like
ult on Nocturne?
You have that Yuntal wild arrows. Anything that just needs to stack to be
Grubs
full power.
just started. Level 6 Bard, level 5 Broom. Morteus stuck on a tower.
And it just sets you up so nicely.
What are they doing?
Now just hit level 6 as he got into the pit. So that Maple Karsa
What are they doing? What are they doing?
They come alive if VKS end up overextending just a little bit. Don't have the Poppy in position to try and block that.
Why don't they just rush one down and get out?
Exactly. Neither one of the
Cassante moving, Poppy moving.
Teleport available to try to join this fight.
Trimby, Bard ults the Xayah.
At least try to smite one of the grubs away.
Q into the wall. Mireu's in there.
Miru tries to move forward, but the Feather Storm already flies out.
In goes the Nocturne. Fierce. Nothing. Dies. Poppy ult. Cancelled. Miru fighting Karsa.
He keeps
flips the wall.
For an extra second and
Yoga.
back over the wall. Now Bawal's going to be your next target. He has to flash
be careful for Akali electrocute.
PSG. They come out +1 grub, +1 kill.
Decisive thought once that Feather Storm was gone,
fleet. What the fuck?
he might have a chance factor here as well.
Yeah, these
as
fights
we start
are...
to play into this, you'll see the Braum stun is nearly
I don't know.
on towards...
There's no
I
threat.
think it's Trimby as the start of this.
PSG are not really scared of anything. PSG don't really have engage. I guess they have Nefiri Arena, that's their engage.
And one thing that I always look at in 2025 League of Legends
are engaging on them permanently,
when
so they don't
you're
need it.
accelerated with Rock, which is where we see so many bloodbaths, so many throws, and Miru now pulled back by the shockwave, having to use the ulti defensively to get himself away. And with Woody's help, Maple just continues finding himself in great positions in this game. Karsa wants to jump in with the ulti, but Trimby's here to try to protect Miru.
TP from Poppy could get cancelled. Doesn't get cancelled. Morteus moving. Mireyu. Auto Q. Nocturnal. Kamehameha from the Yunara. Fear. Kills. Dead. Stun in the wall. Dead. Flash from Betty goes in. TP from Aja. Knocks him away with the Poppy ult. W from Cassante. Q. Auto kills an ult.
He goes all out to find Miru. Feather Storm there.
Oh, if Yunara had ult,
from the Summoner Spellbook from
Redemption
Trimby,
used as well.
On the enemy AD carry.
Oh my god, they're going in with the shockwave. No Bard ult for 3 seconds. Wait, can they cook here though? Akali's in there. Ease.
He's exhausted.
R2
chases him too
dead.
far.
1 for 1.
We're talking about when
Why'd he go in?
Because
Because he was dead.
To begin with.
Akali at the end. 6-7 kill score
for the Poppy players from PSG. Turn a fight into a 3v5. Then you got some serious danger. Decisive just flies in like a ballistic missile to take out Betty, who still has half cooldown remaining on his Feather Storm.
Oh my god, we're just ulting forwards at them.
To slow down Karsa.
We are just going.
To lock him up further, but they don't have enough damage.
We are just going. Oh my god. I don't know if he needs the flash, but fuck it. Okay, VKS, we're fighting.
It may not be the end of it though. Aja is desperately trying to fight.
Is there a top dive here?
To keep it away from the tower.
I think he can hold the wave.
Oh,
he queued backwards.
And so is the rest of VKS.
Portal. You could bar portal.
To kill Bawal, even though it looks like he's low.
Maple's on the way. They see Maple. They should call this off.
The amount of healing you get from this item is really, really powerful. And so Bawal feels encouraged to continue moving forward.
In PSG
yeah, Akali no TP, but Poppy has it.
Part of this item is so helpful.
Orianna and a Fury combo. Dead. Orianna and a Fury combo on the Herald spawn. They go to Drake instead of Herald. This time they sniff something. Nefiri's bot. No flash from Orianna. Could send it here, but they're covering it.
Out there, Decisive wants to jump in, but the problem is it's 2v3
Smurfed it, Miru. Miru smurfed it. Bard ult used by the Fury W. Stun doesn't hit because of the dogs.
Miru's got to be careful to not be stunned up underneath.
He waited for the Braum ult. He didn't ult. Oh my god. Enemy Yunara is... What the fuck?
And Karsa, he flashes to
you have anything? Dash?
Trimby goes forward, but they don't
what? That Yunara champ needs to be investigated. Like, what?
The Yunara.
That's bot tier 1 as well. First blood tower. Okay.
VKS at bay.
This Yunara dashes forwards. Look at Miru's patience here. Was really good. Walks up.
The Krugs are already taking half damage thanks to the double Q from Karsa.
Proto belt. Doesn't ult. Doesn't ult. Stand still. Ults after the Braum ult.
Great play and patience from Miru.
Nice.
Waits for the ultimate from the Braum before he goes over and then finishes off the kill onto Maple. Majority of the gold now gone. And Marteus,
you gotta bind your S button to your keyboard.
Hit the slow, but Kraken Slayer you and get him a little bit of extra gold. Miru can be so strong, but even taking this mid lane structure,
taking away Raptors so he can't get them. Bard ulting.
Wow, yeah,
Here's on the way.
Bard ulting. Nocturne ulting. Akali ulting.
It's Decisive.
Karsa. The walking free kill.
Flying in, 2 already dead on the
over the wall.
Side.
Gets his flash. Q slow.
Another 5-point strike to try to whittle Betty away. They will not get
Karsa,
the kill.
this game is fucking flying out of control.
It's not worth it for the Herald. I don't care. Kill the
Herald.
Herald for Atakan is perfect.
With 20 KS
how is it that Atakan is still not spawned and VKS have 23 flowers?
Seeing here today, even in the game
it's a fucking madness.
Are looking like a totally
all the way to
is it just top diff, I guess, chat, right? Both top laners just standing there farming for 20 minutes and the game's over for one side. It's a Drake contest to deny the soul point first.
Maple's about to face check into the Akali, but no, he throws the ball in instead.
Here we go.
The lights are going off. Decisive is going in. The feathers have already flown.
Decisive tanking. Fear hits the Fury. There's Miru.
But Miru jumps into the back line.
Big Bard ult. Gets the... Oh, the Poppy ult wins the fight. The Poppy ult just wins the fight.
For VKS.
Flashes. Shockwave does fucking nothing.
Is tanky, but he's not
into the wall.
Enough. They'll slam him back
dead.
Into the wall. They'll knock him. 3 of them.
Bro, this Poppy ult, the value on Poppy is so high. Always. Oh my god, Trimby.
Manages to catch
Betty. Miru.
Down. Beautifully done from VKS. Every time Decisive uses his ultimate, Betty immediately feather storms defensively to not get caught out. But that just
the drift.
That as long as VKS
into the portal.
Yo,
Morteus clicks forwards. They ulted Xayah and Orianna with that Poppy ult.
And honestly,
Xayah and Orianna.
Yeah, you can
Trimby's nickname in Brazil is Mr. Incredible. Are you really gonna do that? No. No, you're not. Oh my god, they are. It was insane. It was actually insane. They Bard ulted the tower and 2-man the ult. So it was basically like 2 free kills. What? I thought they were gonna 5-man dive the tower and ult the tower, but they didn't. They knocked them away as well. This Poppy champ is demonic. It is demonic. When's the Baron o'clock? Maybe take red buff? The Baron o'clock is brewing, but Drake is spawning soon. Trimby realizing go further with Brazilian Worlds and with Fnatic. I guess he did, yeah.
Even that advantage, even that extra safety, mites down
10 seconds. Where's Miru TP?
Stun onto Karsa. Boal going to be your target here from Betty and the rest of PSG. Keeper's verdict wants to knock somebody away, but he's stunned up into the wall instead. Decisive already exhausted. Nice blade caller there.
Decisive is dead. Shut down to Betty. Miru stopwatch. Alsha's living. Miru not dead. Unless
over the wall. He wants to try to catch this enemy mid laner. This could be the opportunity PSG needs to come back into the game. Trimby buying time. Magical journey over the wall. Morteus firing out the Arc of Triumph.
Now
Trimby flashes, stays alive
Poppy ults back up for some reason. Flash away.
Just firing.
Orianna.
Back into the PSG line.
TP's back. Betty has ult.
And now Betty's in danger.
Oh, Miru. Clean. Overchased by PSG. Maple TP'd away. Why did Maple TP out?
Miru
well, they got the...
dies.
Wait.
Maple's getting away now.
Wait.
Aja,
Cassante.
nice third and Tofo strike.
Wait.
Putting the pressure onto Trimby, who gets away through the
1K for Orianna.
Now Boal
Grouping.
They killed Yunara and Akali in that fight.
Everyone around his teleport thinking they
How
might
much
have a
shutdowns
chance,
did they just
but
get?
Maple never used it in the initial engage.
I'm not sure why they're chasing so far here, and then they decide to press B on Orianna.
He still has the flash.
Orianna's basing, and they're chasing.
Coming through onto these members was huge. And then Morteus stepping forward, he has the damage. Maple went back to base, which was the go button for VKS. But watch as Maple comes in here. Everybody groups.
It's a Cassante and Orianna TP.
From Maple, which takes Morteus low, which shuts down the Miru on this Akali. And then the Cassante who assassin.
Yunara items are insanity. Surely it's one.
To make sure that
they want the combo there.
When he jumps in for these fights. So still
Yunara
a little bit
ulted.
longer to go. But
It's Baron start waiting room.
Critically for PSG,
but there's some big items still waiting. Rabadon's, GA, BT. They could stall a bit.
And even the damage
There's
that he
GA.
has from Sunder's got a bit of a lone
It's going a bit later than I think BKS would have wanted though.
Baron fight. It was Karsa's fed Jarvan with a Guardian Angel that made things happen.
Okay, no problem.
We'll see.
Worth.
Trimby getting away on a magical journey.
Is it just a start angle?
Excessive damage from the PSG side. Boal going to go ahead and take a recall as VKS start up the Baron. TP coming in from Boal to join up with everybody else. Keep your eyes on the Keeper's verdict. Depending on who he knocks away, that could be absolutely massive. Baron already down to half HP. Miru Shuriken flipping away.
This looks a bit sketchy.
Onto Aja. Boal and Desamas, the two doing the damage onto the Baron right now. PSG on the approach. Aja jumps forward.
Bardol's not going to do anything.
Nice little lock up there with a Tempered Fate onto Karsa, but it already wears off. Baron down to 6K. BKS back away from the objective. PSG restarted at about half HP. The Scryer's Bloom is going to see them.
Nervous.
This is what PSG want though, the front-to-back fight, and VKS know it.
They're close to flipping Barons here.
An 8K gold lead, but we are fast approaching full items.
And now immediately Desamas jumps in after Karsa. The fear has already been applied, and the dog is in danger. Trimby takes him out. Betty's your next target. Featherstorm already used, and Miru is
R2's out.
He uses
big shockwave.
The ulti to get away, but it's a
Q flash.
Shockwave coming
Stun.
in from Maple. Aja jumps forward into the front line, but he's taking a ton of damage. Glacial Fissure to try to protect the escape route.
Look at the Yunara.
Cassante goes all out onto Boal. Aja looking to make his escape.
Of course, Cassante is going to survive that somehow. Classic.
Knocks
him in. E.
They kill the enemy jungler.
No flash. Q again. Stun into the wall. Disamiss. Stun. Brown passive. Stun. Bard stun. Flash. Fear. Shield. E. Doesn't kill. Shield. Poppy. Orianna. GG. VKS win.
And Maple is the only man standing.
VKS win it. That's it. That's surely it. That's surely it.
BKS
Absolute madmen.
Their moment with that magical journey into the base.
It was getting really sketchy.
Moment to keep their dreams alive at Worlds 25.
Karsa, the only man standing. He's the one who died first. He has to try
to
defend
W.
here.
Kills Bart, dies. Disamiss GA.
But he will not drop. The Guardian Angel is the only thing to fall for Desamas. Nobody else is alive on PSG.
They actually pulled it off.
This is Brazil! And VKS stay alive at Worlds 25.
Damn.
VKS
play
their game.
Now it's time for the draw.
Everything on